Roads lead to Luembe village. All roads tomorrow will be leading to Senior Chief Luembe's palace. There will be traditional dances. There will be various competitions of singing and dancing groups from the various villages in the Nsenga chiefdoms of Tuwimba. It will be a time to be merry and sample the traditional foods of the Nsenga people. This is an occasion when the leaders, both traditional and modern, meet the people and report the performance, and then tell them the plans that they have for modern leaders. Nyimba's districts on the western side, it starts from the Luangwa Bridge and it ends up what they've near the border with Petauke, Minga, somewhere there. So it's a big district. However, the population is just around 100,000 people. Interestingly, it has vast potential for tourism. We have seen that the current model of tourism in Zambia has not worked well during this COVID-19 era. So there is need to rethink the business models that have operated in Zambia, especially that we have witnessed what has happened during this corona pandemic era, that the tourists have not been flowing into Zambia. So there is need for locals to thinking of businesses that can sustain this nation. There is need for the children of this nation to start thinking of ways they can help themselves. Tuwimba district has been too reliant on foreign-owned businesses, the lodges in the forest areas, and NGOs that basically do not help the citizens. 57 years after independence, we have nothing to celebrate in the villages because they've remained backwards. Village tourism should be promoted. It's time that the people at grassroots level took control of their destinies. They can't depend on classes of people that have no love for this land. They've sold the land to foreigners. They continue being tools of exploitation of this nation. So it's time as Zambians we started thinking of taking control of the destiny of this country. Just at the Luangwa Bridge, you can see the potential. Bungee jumping can be promoted. The beach there is wonderful. Why not put up structures there and promote beach sports, beach football, volleyball, and swimming or fishing, sports fishing along the beach of Luangwa River. We can also promote athletics, make young people get engaged in sports, have a run, like London Bridge run. We can have a Luangwa Bridge run for the 2.2 kilometers or so from Luangwa to Kacholola, or a super marathon from Luangwa Bridge up to Tuwimba. The challenge is up to us, especially young people who are energetic, to look at the potentials that this country has to promote local businesses. Look at Muchinga escarpment. Look at the hills, the mountains along Luangwa River. Someone could come up with a competition, an annual competition, safari race along the escarpment, or mountain bikes race, or along the river itself. There could be races. There are rapids there. The government can help dredge Luangwa River, make it deeper so that boats can cruise from Luangwa town up to Luembe or Mfuwe. So the challenge is up to us Zambians. The potential is there to generate money from our forest products. There are fruits there, masau, the fruits of mulyanzovu, the one you call amarula. Those can be promoted. There are nuts in those fruits. That oil that our ancestors used to use from those fruits could be useful, would still be useful. We may not have to import the olive oil and other oils from abroad. Save foreign exchange. Those fruits could be useful in the production of stock feed. Before we had groundnuts along the valley, we used to have butter that was made by our grandmothers using masau fruits. Tuwimba means offering. It's a continuation of offerings by the Nsenga people, the ancestral spirits and the land, to thank them for having looked after them during this year taken care of them, provided the resources they need for survival, and also to request for the protection and sustenance during the next year. So this ceremony is a start of Thanksgiving ceremonies as well as prayers for blessings to the nation for the next year. As usual, after this ceremony, the Nsenga nation will gather at the palace of Paramount Chief Kalindawalo in Petauke around 15th of October to pray for a good rain season. You know that there is climate change. So as usual, annually, the people gather for the Nsengas. The tradition comes from a period when there was drought in the country a long time ago, and then a chief led them to go and pray under the largest tree during that time, the Msoro. They went there and prayed for rain, and before they could reach the village, rain started falling. So it has been a tradition that every year the nation of the Nsenga meet at the palace of Paramount Chief Kalindawalo to thank the ancestral spirits for blessing the nation with good rainfall. You know that there is climate change and drought has become a challenge in the nation. Eastern province relies very much on agriculture. So good rains are vital for the continuation of the livelihoods of most of the people in Eastern province.